Hi everybody. Well, this is a follow-up video about the Neuvana Zen. This is a vagus nerve stimulator, and I want to go into the science of the vagus nerve and how I believe that stimulating the vagus nerve can help people that are coming out of narcissism. First of all, narcissists put us into a state of sympathetic dominance in the nervous system. So years ago, when our ancestors were chasing bears and hunting and gathering, this is the nervous system that alerted us to danger in the environment. So if a predatory wolf or something was running after us, we turned on this nervous system in order to make us more alert and gave us the capacity to run from the bear. So we stopped digesting our food in this state, and all of the blood flowed into our muscles to give us a better chance at surviving an attack. And pathological narcissists also turn on this system through different means, right? But if you know anything about narcissistic abuse syndrome, you'll know that when you come out of this relationship, you're depressed, you're chemically dependent on them, you feel that if you leave them, you won't survive. And all of this is due to a state of sympathetic dominance. And if you have been in a familial relationship with a narcissist from day one, from when you were born, the chances that your biology, your physiology, is sympathetic dominant is very high. So you have a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, hyperarousal, hypervigilance. You are afraid of people. All of this is a phobic of things, and all of this is indicative of a understimulated vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is linked to the opposite system in our bodies, the parasympathetic system. And the parasympathetic system is the sort of system that we use when we're calm, when we're meditative, when we're focusing on our schoolwork, when we don't see danger in the environment. And we can relax because we know that there is no threat, and we can attune ourselves to the task at hand. And that functionality is switched off when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, because they are predatory and they are trying to put you into a state of sympathetic dominance and also activate your dopamine reward system in such a way that you're fixated on them. Shahida Arabi makes a very good argument about the dopamine reward system. I really highly recommend you look into her videos for this purpose. But it's the same system physiologically that we would have activated if we were running away from bears and tigers, etc. The nervous system is attuned to threats at the expense of logical reasoning, at the expense of relaxation, digestion. That's why many people that come out of sociopathic relationships have bloated stomachs and they can't digest their food properly, because the physiology has been so stuck in a zone of sympathetic dominance that it has traumatized the nervous system. And what this does is it puts you at the snap of a button into the parasympathetic modality. I've been using it for about 3 weeks now, and I found that it really helps me out. I'm very skeptical about technologies, especially emergent technologies. I think that a lot of people are trying to sell us snake oil, but this actually works. What it does is you take a pair of headphones. It also comes with the unit, these headphones. And this has an electrical current in it. So you put it in your ear, and it doesn't, before I study, let's say, I put this in my ear, and there's another one that goes in the right ear. And when you turn on the Zen unit, which is this port over here, it activates the vagus nerve through the ear canal and communicates with the brain, and it sends a electrical signal to your organs that it's time to relax. So this is an emergent technology. It actually came about when they were treating epileptic seizures, and they had to insert a port into people that had seizures or treatment-resistant depression, actually. And it was invasive. They cut open their chest, inserted a port, and linked a wire to the vagus nerve and stimulated it so that they would be in a better mood. And I think that all of us can relate to the feeling of being in a bad mood after we exit narcissism. It puts you into a better mood because it actually stimulates the vagus nerve. And this is the same nerve that you can stimulate through a lot of exercise, a lot of meditation. And here it is in automatic form, an automated form. It costs $400. It's not cheap. But to tell you the truth, I believe that it can really help people that feel that they'll never come out of this narcissism withdrawal state. And it can really help you be more optimistic about and more focused. It also improves focus, which is a huge problem for people that have anxiety. And so it activates the exact opposite system that the narcissist activated when you were in a relationship with them. So that's all I have to say on that, and I love you all. Kisses.